see how they progress tonight here as we have the League Cup semi-final kick-off. On that left-hand side. Could be a busy keeper tonight. Wanku made a pretty good save in that game against Geylang International. Otherwise, a fairly quiet time despite a 3-all. Both sides have had defensive problems, and that will make for an interesting game. There's Adi Said, who's so lively, along with his brother Sharazan, who's waiting in the center of goal. And what was he thinking there? Azwan Ali, did he need to do that?
Hey, hello. What? No. I never see you.
Given that there was so much time there, he could have crossed it, in fact, for his teammate. He was in a better position. Sharazan always trying to make a nuisance of himself. By Haki, he tries to clear. Now Sharazan, he's got his brother. Oh, was there a foul? It looked like some contact. The referee was unmoved on that one. Did take a look at it, and he very quickly ruled it out. First talking point of the game. And I did say this could be quite the feisty affair. Here's by Haki. Down the line by Emmerich Ong. You can expect Sharil to be busy today. Always gets involved, it's great to see. There's Jordan Webb, another one who'll be absolutely everywhere. Again, down the line. To be a foul along the way. It really is amazing how DPMM have suddenly come to life in this tournament. There have been some changes, of course, in personnel. Ramazotti is injured. Daud Gonzalez also unavailable. Got Vincent Salas in, who just took that free kick. Here's Sharazan. He's trying to guide that in, put too much on it. Big miss, of course, not to have Harun Nizam Jumat, the Singapore international, hasn't played for his country for a while, but of course always aspires to get back if he can. Down the line, trying to get something more out of that left-hand side. Cholaku, the Romanian, has taken to life in Singapore very quickly. Now Salas. Bit of space here. Sarazan, he looked offside there, and look at the assistant, absolutely hesitating, but that looked clear as day that it was offside. And he looked totally unsure of himself. It was a call I don't think he expected. He looked like he was going to raise his flag, and he wasn't sure. He kept it down, and that's why you possibly heard a few shouts from the sidelines. Keep an eye on that one. What teams will do if they sense an official might not be sure of himself, they will try to push the limits on that one. It's a bit of a slightly disjointed start to this match. Remind you, of course, that Geylang have made the trip to the Jurong East Stadium for the other semi-final. No goals in that game either. By Haki with a big clearance. Does well, very well indeed. Maududi couldn't quite clear out of play. Ko Wai Lun does well. Decide trying to get in. Jordan Webb hasn't seen too much of the ball. There he is now, and looked for the foul, didn't get it. One of the greatest of clearances. Hafiz. Oh, sorry, Shakir. That's a lovely ball down that right-hand side, and Emmerich Ong with the cross in. And that's the first real chance of the game. Cholaku couldn't really get much power in it or accuracy. It's a lovely ball in, and he applauds that. Oh, taking the goalkeeper off his line. That's actually a really nicely taken shot. Maududi, the flag had come up for offside. Causing some problems now, lots of pace. Jordan Webb hasn't really had a run on the ball, and that's where he's very good. Chalaku. As I said, it hasn't really been the most fluent start to this game. Has been pretty solid so far. Here's Jordan Webb on the left-hand side. There is a school of thought as to whether he's more effective out wide or that roaming role, kind of a number 10 position. Jury's maybe still out on that one. Though he does wear the number 10. Maybe that's a message from him. Nice bit of aggression there from Ho Wai Lun. Now Jordan Webb wants to take on players. He loves doing that. Not just doing it, yeah, onto the byline. Jordan Webb just lifts it up. Chalaku couldn't quite get there. Simon had a go, but the whistle had already gone. A little bit stop-start at the moment. Jordan Webb, now Chalaku. There's a bit of handball. Well, they haven't really mounted much in terms of the attacking third for the last few minutes, DPMM, as Warriors have just started gaining confidence, trying to boss things in midfield. Salas with the free kick. Looking for Sharazan. Emre Gong in the way. This is Aswan. To his namesake, Aswan Saleh. Now Zulfadli. Jordan Webb. A decent challenge on him, but he's ridden that one out. Good work by Haizul. Now on the break. Oh, lovely ball. Maybe just a bit too close to Salas, and that's a terrible collision between the keeper and the defender there. Awanku and Salas, no communication, and he was just a little astray with that pass. Sharul Ishak to his striker Chalaku. Otherwise, they were in a very good position there. Just a bit of a communication problem as well. Hafiz, shot is blocked. Sharazu getting stuck in as he always does. Adi Said, he was always up against it, trying to get the cross in. Now Jordan Webb He's got some space to run with here. Jordan Webb. Options. Cholaku right in front of him. He's got Shakir. Oh, that's not the greatest of balls. They can redeem themselves here. That's just over the head of Shahril Ishaq, but the ball from Jordan Webb just wasn't quite good enough to Hafiz. Now Shahril. Oh, he was just trying to roll that into the path. Oh, he took that quickly. It's going to be a corner. There was just a deflection on that. And Ho Wailun, with a very decent effort there, took that quickly. Hardly any backlift. This is very good from Warriors now. They're beginning to impose themselves here at the Jalan Besar Stadium. Now on the break, here comes Aswan. Slipped through, that looked to be offside perhaps. Maududi. Now Shahril. Jordan Webb, good position. Unselfish from him, perhaps. They will let it go for a corner. Could he have gone for goal himself? And I think he's realised that now. Sometimes just perhaps overcomplicating things, Warriors. That's Ho Wailun with the corner. Oh, was there a foul? Oh, it's gone against Warriors. Cholaku felt there was some obstruction of him, perhaps. It was coming from the way of Hanif, but referee felt otherwise. Pushing up further, they're winning the ball back quickly. There's Jordan Webb, Shahril. Now Ho Wailun. Cholaku just thought about the shot. Hafiz. This is Shakir. Very good work here from Warriors. Really beginning to dominate proceedings in the last few minutes. Now Shakir Sulaiman. Down the middle. Ho Wailun. Behind the Romanian Cholaku. There's a raised boot there from Jordan Webb. Okay, in the end. There's Adi Said now. No offside flag, and that's annoyed the crowd. There's Maududi. Oh dear. Behind Adi Said, the ball not good enough. Intense stuff here now. This is getting much more of a contest. Steve Keane is really trying to get his troops going. By Haki. Has gone out for a corner. Corner here now. DPMM haven't really been on this part of the pitch for a while. Can they do something here? Basil Chan completely flapping at that. And I think Baihaki saved his blushes there. He's apologised to his teammates. Has kept it in Madudi. No, that's just trickled out. Around the halfway mark through this first half, still goalless between DPMM and Warriors at the Jalan Besar Stadium in this New Paper League Cup match. Just to tell you that at the Jurong East Stadium, it's also goalless in that game, and Albrechts have only just had their first chance a couple of minutes ago, and even that one is well wide. So maybe it's not all going to script at the moment. The favourites, you would have thought at the moment, given league form, would be Warriors versus Albrechts. I tell you what, Geelong are one of the informed teams at the moment in Singapore football. That might have something to do with the fact that Noor Ali has taken over, and there's been a real bounce in form. By Ho Wai Lun. Salas makes it safe. Jordan Webb. Oh, it's an intelligent ball from Chalaku, rather. Here's Jordan Webb. Decent ball to the box. And it will go Brunei's way. Brunei DPMM. Hafiz not very happy with that decision. There's Emmerich Gong, does well. Sharil. Hafiz, back to Sharil. Good position here, this could be the opening goal! And it's slipped in! Emmerich Gong, what was he even doing there in the first place? That's well out of position. Emmerich Gong, cool as you like, Shara Lishak played a big part in that, and I think the smile on his face and the reaction tells you what he thought about the goal. Perhaps a little unexpected, but he did well. And there was a bit of a hole, a bit of space behind that defence. And Warriors, perhaps justifiably, take the lead here. From an unlikely source, Emmerich Ong opens the scoring for them. There's Rosmin Kamis. Haven't seen him take charge of that midfield, really. And they have suffered because of that. That's a terrible kick from Basil Chan. Really hasn't been particularly impressive this evening. I think, again, he will know that. He apologises to his teammates. He's flapped at a couple of balls. His delivery hasn't been great either. Needs to get his head in the game. Remember, he's in for Harali Zamjumat tonight. Just bounced over everyone. Jordan Webb, Sharat Ishak. Sharazan come out on that left-hand side by Haki away. Salas with the header. Maududi now to Azwan Ali. Sharazan. Decent ball in, Sharazan, and that's left Basil rooted to the spot. That was a great opportunity. I think he'd be just a little disappointed and he couldn't do more with that. And that is probably the best chance they've had. A lovely ball in. And Adi Said should be apologising to his brother because it was a beautiful ball, floated in. He just had to put that on target. And Basil Chan was scrambling across. He put it across the keeper. It would have been 1-1. You could see Basil barely moved. Well, we can tell you that there has been a goal at the Jurong East Stadium as Albrechts Nigata have taken the lead. Akiyama with a header to put the Swans in front against Geylang International. So this is going to script at the moment. Plenty of football still to come, of course. Now Jordan Webb. Oh, Hawalan misses that one. Now Adi Said. Key to make up, I'm sure, for that miss. Shakir, aggressive, does really well, Shakir. Now Sharat Ishak slips the ball back to Shakir Sulaiman. Just the smallest of touches needed. Awanku in the way. Not sure he meant to do that. And Hafiz with a great opportunity to make it 2-0. Lovely interchange of passing between Shakir Sulaiman and Sharat Ishak, who's playing that really intelligent football that we've come to know him for. Now Hawailun to Jordan Webb. He really has had a new lease of life, Sharat Ishak. Certainly enjoyed his football on his return to Singapore from JDT2. He doesn't look very comfortable, does he, Jordan Webb? Hasn't really been at his best tonight. Not yet, anyway. Sharil, Jordan. He was asking for the foul, Jordan Webb, and I think he might have a point there. This time the official got it right. Good to see. Good position there, just dragging that wide, Chalaku. Hasn't had too much to feed on so far, the Romanian, but there's a little bit of a chance for him. Just slipping as he tried to take that goal kick. Went out of play. Shakir, now Sharil, Jordan Webb. Now Sharazan. Trying to get rid of the ball quickly. It's going to cause all kinds of problems by Haki. No nonsense from him. Here's Sharil. Hafiz out on that wide hand, right hand position. Ho Wailun. To Jordan Webb. He's done well here, Jordan Webb. Got past Heisel. Jordan. Oh dear. Delivery wasn't quite up to the same mark as that run he made. Quite on the same page at the moment, those Warriors players. Adi Said looking to get the cross in, Aswan with the header. Clearly offside. Now Hafiz. Oh, lovely bit of dribbling from him. Hafiz! That was maybe unnecessary there from Awanku. One for the cameras, maybe. But lovely bit of work from Hafiz. Certainly didn't think he needed to dive that way. John, that's careless from him again. And that's a corner. He really has not been at his best today. And he could cost his team here. Well, this was an opportunity for him to prove himself with Harun Juma not available. I think he'll be quite disappointed with his performance so far. He might be lucky they haven't conceded. This time he doesn't commit himself. Sharazan unable to get to that. But that was an unnecessary corner to concede, as far as Warriors were concerned. There's going to be a card out for Salas, who's not impressed with the decision. He's like, what's wrong with you, ref? I have to put my hands in the air when I jump, and you can kind of empathize with that. It is very hard to get any kind of lift without lifting your elbows and your arms, and that's the point he's trying to make to the referee. It's one that causes players in particular a lot of frustration. From that, they've got a free kick in an interesting position, perhaps. Those three there, Webb, Cholaku, and Baihaki, cause problems. They just floated in Baihaki across the goal, and he was offside. Clearly, Jordan Webb, he couldn't even get it over the keeper, Awanku. They played the defence really well there. Steve Keane does drill them well. Less than 7 minutes to go in this first half. Salas pumps that forward. Sharazan up against Basil, who hesitates. He can pull it back. He's got options here, Sharazan. Oh, what a chance! Two chances, in fact. Aswan Ali with the first, and he couldn't get enough on it, and then Adi Said, big let off for Warriors. Well, they had two bites of the cherry there and failed in both instances. Here's Hafiz come on this side for a while. Again, that's one that goes against Warriors. They're getting a little bit annoyed. Just about 5 minutes or so to go in this first half. Warriors leading still thanks to Emre Ong's goal. Jordan Webb has swapped sides with Hafiz just to make things interesting, keep the opposition guessing. Always an interesting idea. I can tell you at the moment in the other match it's still 1-0, but Albrechts are beginning to impose themselves. And talking of which, Basil Chan, I tell you, right where I am in the commentary position, a few of us getting a little palpitations whenever Basil's anywhere near the ball, because he just looks very, very nervous. And of course the team will see that. DPMM will sense that he's not quite 100% and will want to test him out. More and more balls into the box. Greatest corner you'll ever see. No, Sharazan. Decent ball in the box. No one there. Can you get the end of it? Now on the break. Here comes Hafiz Noor. Nice ball slipped through. Cholaku looking at Sharal Ishak. Gone to the far post. Jordan Webb, Hoailun. Ho's done well. Now Jordan. Across the goal, easy finish. Well, he just about got that in. He bundled it in. It may not have been the nicest finish in the world from Sharal Ishak. He won't care. But it was a sweeping move from Warriors that resulted in goal number 2. And they are cruising at the moment, Warriors. Don't forget, this is very shortly after Brunei DPMM had a great chance, 2 chances in fact at the other end. Sharal Ishak continues what's been a very prosperous season for him.
Player number 17, Sharal Ishak.
Well, it's an uphill task now for DPMM into the final minute of the first half. But I will remind you, for those of you who've been watching the League Cup, they were 2 goals down. And there was about 12 or 13 minutes of play left in that last group game against Geelong International. And they came back to draw it. So do not discount this team by any stretch. If we were talking about the DPMM who've been playing in the league, then perhaps, but they have found a really, as I mentioned, a new lease of life in this competition. They won't go down without a fight. Competition they feel is virtually their own. Ooh, that was careless from Shakir Sulaiman. Here's Sharazan. Can he get a goal just before the break? And he's perhaps very unlucky. That's strong first touch.
Before officials indicated 1 minute of added time.
It will be just one added minute of time. Just over Cholaku. We've seen a fair bit of the ball, but that brings to an end a little bit earlier than we thought this first half, in which Warriors have pretty much dominated from the start, and it's been shown by the goals that they've scored. First one by Emre Gong, who just slipped through that defence and finished coolly. Unusual, unlikely goal from Emre Kong, and then just before the end, this man here, Shari Lishak, tapped in from very close range as Warriors look to press their advantage. Half-time score then in the New Paper League Cup semi-final. It's Brunei DPMM 0, Warriors FC 2.
And Singapore Pools. League sponsors Great Eastern, Hyundai, RHB Bank Singapore, Mitre, Polar Natural Mineral Water, FBT, SMRT Media, Sports Singapore, and National Council on Pro Gambling.